So hey guys, it's me, Courtney Daniella, and we are here today at Cranford Community College for our Getting Into Cambridge series. And today I'm talking to some really cool BME students, so let's go and talk to them. We have Sharon, Shariq, and Nabiha. When you think about Cambridge, what's the first thing you think about?
Posh. White. Very privileged.
I went to a masterclass in the beginning of year 12. The lecture was really good, but when I walked in, the first thing I noticed was that everyone was white, no one looked like me. They had MacBooks and I had a pen and paper. I felt like these people are already so privileged. I'm nowhere near capable enough to do a course at Cambridge. There's no way. I probably shouldn't even think about it.
It's probably a hard place to get into. How can I get into something so prestigious?
Actually, it's just a very good uni. It's not this place that is only the elites of the elites go there. You have to be a mastermind genius to be able to get in. And I know a lot of people who went there that aren't geniuses. They're just very passionate about what they study.
I've never really felt smart myself. I remember my first A in psychology. I was like, wait, what? Is this me? Did I write this test? Because I didn't think I'm actually smart.
There are so many people who think like that, and it comes down to giving yourself the best opportunity. Don't deprive yourself of anything simply because, they might not want me or they might not accept me.
Sharon, when you said you went to the masterclass, you said the majority of them were white. Did you feel any different? I feel confident in my scarf and I feel like it reflects my identity. But there are some hijabis out there that would say, even ethnic minorities would say that I don't want to go to somewhere like Oxford universities because of the stereotypes. Would you say that it's diverse?
There are so many people like us there. We're not the majority, but there are way more than you would actually think. And I think that's what shocked me when I got there. I wasn't going to be the only one from a state school. I never turn around and say, we've got it sorted out, guys. Now, we've hit a quota and we're diverse. There's black people, I can point to 1, 2, 3. We've hit the nail on the head. Never. That's not me, because I just think we do have a diversity problem. My course was probably one of the most diverse academic bodies, but all the black students could still fit in one row. Do you get what I mean? And we were the most diverse course. HSPS, that's where all the black people are. But it's one line of students. That's the reality of what it was. And that's why we need more people to apply. I'm going to show you guys something. It is this amazing picture. And these are the black women of Cambridge, not all of them. But this is probably the majority of them. So what are your thoughts when you kind of first see it?
That's a lot, but at the same time, if you think about it, people all doing different degrees, and that's nothing when you divide that up. It's but at the same time, it's encouraging, seeing them all in one place. They made it, they're here, they're doing that, and they're black, and I've never seen that before in my life.
There's people there who you can relate to. There's people you can form friendships with. It's you have people you can actually talk to. It's it's not just 1 or 2 people. It's actually more than you expect. I think that's something really nice to have.
I just hope that this is the beginning of something. I don't want people to look at this picture and think, this is it, right? Because there should be way more. That's why we need more people applying, thinking there are some people there that are actually like me, who I can relate to and maybe find community with. And it's not that we're not capable, we are all more than capable. It's, do we actually give ourselves the chance? Because we think it's so far away, but here are these women actually standing there in front of Senate House, which is where I graduated. I've got a picture in front of this door as well. I was the only black girl in my college. There was 1, 2 years ahead of me, and I'm walking around college and I just see this black girl and I'm like,
Let's be friends.
Not even let's be friends. I was like, where did you come from? What's going on here? So literally, and then we became friends because it was Victoria, it's you and me. That's all we've got here. You realise you're actually not as alone as you think. But that's why we need more people like yourselves to apply and to just be I can smash it. Because you can. Tell us, how were you feeling before we kind of had this conversation, before we had our talk, and how are you thinking now?
Before, I just felt like it was a bit impossible. I was never going to go there. I was never even going to think of applying. Me, I could never do it. It's so elite and privileged, and even if I got the grades, would that be enough to get me in there? There's no role models in my family to look up to. They went to a really high-ranking university. I can do it too. It was never there. Now it seems less impossible. Maybe I could be the first one, be the role model in my family, or be the role model for someone else, that I could be privileged enough to maybe go in there as well. So it's really empowering. Maybe I didn't have any role models, but I could be someone else's.
Me,
as a hijabi, I feel confident in my own hijab and I feel confident in my scarf. This is basically my identity. But some hijabis out there and some like ethnic minorities might believe that because they're going somewhere like Cambridge University and because they are the minority, they might feel degraded. But it's not like that. Like, you should feel proud. So I will apply.